this is my weekly progress update, number one. Well, I'm going to run you through the steps that I've taken to grow my business in the week. And this is going to be a continuing series where I'm going to give a weekly update, clues in the name, of what I've done. It's going to be used as an accountability tool for myself, but also a learning tool for anyone that might hopefully want to be starting their own business. And because from what I've learned in the few weeks that I've been trying, um, it's all about learning and doing. It's very easy to watch videos and read books about it and think about it, but the actual learning comes from the doing, and the most effective learning comes from the doing. And I'm quite a practical person, so that probably benefits me more than other people, but words don't go into my head very easily, so I'm definitely a physical learner. So I'm going to take you through the 7 things I've done in the last 7 days, starting Monday, where I wrote messages. I drafted a message that I was going to use to as a cold outreach tool to potential partners of my business, and I don't mean potential owners, but potential partners who will collaborate with me and let me use their kitchen to sell my meal prep business. Tuesday, I reached out to 5 potential partners. I identified 5 potential partners and reached out to them via a mix of WhatsApp. So I'll take you through this quickly. I primarily use WhatsApp because I think it's more personal to use a number than an email, and they're more likely to see it. So that was my thing behind it. Wednesday, I got 2 rejections. Unfortunately, my message obviously wasn't very good. No, I just selected poorly with who I was gonna join up with. And Thursday, I got 1 lead actually from my original 5 messages. I They came back with a load of questions, and I sent a long message answering all their questions about what's the nature of my business, how it's going to operate, etc., and what kind of form of compensation. They've read this message, they read it straight away, and then they haven't replied, so I need to call them back. And I probably should have called them back this weekend, but I'm a bit nervous too, to be honest. Um, Friday, I reached out to another 5 potential partners. So this was identifying them again, identifying them uh, through the internet and using what are my filter is food hygiene regulate standards, the government run website and scheme where they work out, they go and inspect the kitchens. So I want to be in a 5-star hygiene kitchen. I don't want to be operating out of anything under 5-star because it reflects badly on my business then, even though it's not necessarily wholly my responsibility. And so I'm not going to be in the kitchen 7 days a week. So I can't control what they're doing outside of the time that I'm there. Saturday, I reached out to my friends who I know work in small pubs and small businesses who might be able to speak to their managers and owners. And I thought this might be a more effective way just because it's more personal then. And if hopefully they like the managers and owners like my friends, and then they will choose to do them a favor or will feel happy about trusting them. And then Sunday, I recorded my video, which I'm actually still recording on Monday, but it's just the intro, and I ran out of time yesterday, so I got back late. So yeah, I'm also in this video cooking pulled pork. I think I'll do a bit of talking. I don't know whether I edit it out, but I'm gonna do the editing now. And it's a nice recipe. It's nice and easy because it's just in the slow cooker. So what I often do on a Sunday is put something in the slow cooker and then do something on the stovetop, on the hob, and it then means you have meals for the whole week, which is nice and easy. Anyway, thanks for watching. Enjoy the rest of the video. whatever I make it. And yeah, have a good week.
Right, cooking again this week. I'm starting with pulled pork. I've taken the fat cap off, and I've made myself up a little bit of a rub with some smoked paprika, sugar, dark brown sugar, and salt, cumin, pepper, and I think that's it. Maybe a bit of chili powder as well. So I've taken the fat cap off because I'm doing a slow cooker. I don't have a smoker. I'm not that fancy, being a student, but I'm gonna whack it in the slow cooker for a few hours while I'm at work.
And that's what it looks like with the rub on it just before it goes into the slow cooker.
Just got back from the gym and work, and let's have a look at the pork. I can't wait to get digging in. To be honest, I'm hungry.
I was filming upside down. That's embarrassing. Right, this is looking good. It's gonna be cooked now. It's had about 7 hours, 6 hours, something like that. And I'm just gonna shred it now. Nice, easy, 2 forks. It'll take 2 minutes. Because it'll be so tender. Hopefully, look how juicy that is. Right, I'm starving, so I'm gonna get that done. Got to put the sauce in, cook it for another 35 minutes or so, just to get it all the flavors together, I guess. Develop all the flavors, I should say. And yeah, bish bash bosh. So I've quickly smashed that out. Literally took no time at all. And now I've got a little sauce to go in. Literally, it's just tomato ketchup, dark brown sugar, mustard powder, which I use mustard seeds and grind them. Just because I've got them left over from curries and whatnot. And then a bit of apple cider vinegar and some of the sauce retained, which I think is important because otherwise your sauce is a bit too viscous, a bit too thick, and this way it adds a nice coating to the whole pulled pork, and also adds a bit of flavour because you're adding in the juices and the fat that it was cooked in. It wasn't a lot of it because I had quite a lot of juice, so I had to take quite a lot of it away. But there you go. I'll pour that in now, mix it about, and then put it back on, ready for my dinner.